Heyo everyone, this is the HappyAnimaidCafeManager here with another walkthrough episode for the game Calibur 2 Weapon Master mode. Okay, let me reiterate that. Welcome to the Weapon Master mode for the game Weapon Master mode walkthrough for the game Calibur 2. I gotta work on that some more. Alright. So the main car mine, the battle difficulty is easy. So having defeated the hero of the village, you expected to be torn apart by the crowd, but instead they seemed genuinely impressed. Even the young man you defeated praised your regular trained fighting skills. You quickly made friends with the straightforward, honest villagers, but it seemed they had a problem. The mine upstream was poisoning the river and killing the fish. They were planning to send people to speak with the miners, but the miners were a violent group, and the river people had no choice but to prepare for the possibility of a fight. Having come to like these people, you soon find yourself opening to them. As expected, the negotiations did not go well. The miners immobilized the villagers with poison and forced them out of the mine. Due to the poison, however, they couldn't even make it back to their village. Fortunately, it seemed that you had not drunk very much of the poison. You infiltrated inside of the mine. You needed to get the antidote to save the villagers, even if you had to take it by force. Navigate through the enemy-infested dungeon and defeat the boss. Here's the exit, and occasionally, when you play through the game, when you take on the mission, you have to go through a mine, so it could be a straightforward map, or some may have junctions that may lead to a dead end. Exit the dungeon and return to the map. Now. And they tell you what to do.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path. Who do you think you are?
I'm through with words.
Final battle. Fight!
Well, yeah, you can also access your command menu by pressing start. You can either close the menu, select your weapon. You can exit the dungeon any time or quit the game. But I don't think there's a guarantee that they'll bookmark your position.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle. What can you do? Final battle. Fight!
Try to sidestep. Well, yeah, losing a battle will count towards your attempt to complete the mission.
Entrust your final battle. Fight!
Alright, you see that crest that marks the end of the dungeon. So that's the boss you have to fight.
Versus Yoshimitsu. Hey. The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword. What can you do? Final battle. Fight.
New feature has been unlocked. Yoshimitsu is now selectable. Congratulations, a road to a new area of Bench stats has been unlocked. Alright, Subin and Benetnosh. Chapter 3, The Restless Benetnosh. Their boss defeated, and from their eyes, the miners looked as though they would attack at any moment, but Shara stepped forward and silenced them. You idiots! Just how much more do you plan to embarrass me today? He promised to provide an antidote to the fishermen and agreed to discuss the situation. Your mission to mediate their disturbance was a complete success. The rest was up to them. It seems Shara took quite a liking to you. Even as you hurried to leave, he practically dragged you back and insisted that you and the people of the fishermen's village join with him in a feast. The next morning, you bid farewell to everyone and headed out east, through the opposite side of the mine. After traveling for some time, you eventually caught sight of Benetnosh in the distance and could feel the change in the atmosphere. The performance in the travelers on the road increased in number, and you could hear the voices of peddlers above the noise of the crowd. It was clear that Benetnosh was a thriving, bustling city. And there's Kenkamusu. Kenkudaichi. Never did I have to do a walkthrough for a fighting game, so this would be the first. Close. Oops. Weapon select. Recover health but lack defense and are weak against impact. Offense increases with it. Soul charge, but easy to lose balance. Oops. You cannot hold your footing at the edge of the stage. Defeat the enemy with a ring out. So that's the objective for Carnival. The difficulty is easy. You've been surrounded by crowds ever since entering Beditnosh. Listening to the conversations around you, you learned that today was the day of the monthly carnival. You decided that it would be best just to relax and enjoy the festivities. After a little while, you heard excited shouts from up ahead. Stopping to take a look, you saw a lone puppeteer crying out in frustration. A crowd of people had gathered to watch the out-of-control mechanical puppet. With the huge crowd in the way, you couldn't even pass through the area. Seeing no other choice, you stepped forward to put an end to the rampaging puppet. The noise of the crowd increased as people began to place bets. Well, wait, please! Those are custom-made puppets. I ordered all the way from Shidar. Please don't wreck them. The puppeteer pleaded with you desperately. You sighed and saw up a plan. It looked like the fastest method would be to knock them out of the ring.
Versus Charade. Now, two souls are fiercely entangled. Who do you think you are? Final battle. Fight!
Whoa! Yeah, I forgot. God, for that moment. Now I get used to it because I'm gonna be failing. Because I'm gonna be failing missions like every 10 seconds.
Now, two souls. Your final battle. Fight!
A new feature has been unlocked, and in my class had risen to level 4's Silver Neophyte. Charade is now selectable. So, a road to a new stage, Talitha Gambling Den, and the Desta Temple has been unlocked. And there's the Gambling Den. Okay, it's level easy. You found yourself standing before a small arena. Judging from the sight of smiling women and frustrated, tearful men, it appeared that they were holding gambling battles. In no particular need of fun, you planned to simply pass on by, but then a familiar voice called out to you. Long time no see, how's it going? Turning around, you saw that Leon was there. He must have succeeded in passing the final test after you left. You felt somewhat nostalgic as you recall your memories of Regulus. When asked if you had found anything about Soul Edge, you shook your head. Leon looked disappointed but quickly cheered up and said, I see, neither have I. Hey, as long as we're here, how about a match? It's been a while since our last one. It seems this ring's booby-trapped with a few tricks, but it shouldn't be any big deal. The sound of cheers and groans erupted from behind you. It seems the previous match had just ended. Receive heavy damage when knocked down against the ground or wall. Defeat the enemy under this condition.
Fiercely entangled. Let us dance. Final battle. Fight.
Class up to gold, level 5, gold neophyte. Congratulations. Alright, Bench Notch Harbor is unlocked. But I'm going to try to do all the stages in order. Alright, so the Desta Temple. So this is an alternate route if you want to take it. So anyway, difficulty easy. Traveling through the foothills on the path of the temple atop the mountain overlooking Bennett Nosh. You stop to rest at a tavern along the way. A tavern at the entrance to a temple that's just like this city. You thought to yourself as you opened the door. Upon seeing the inside, you gave a wry smile. It seemed that the temple itself was running the bar. Alkali priest scurried back and forth serving loud, rambunctious customers. You sat down at the small table and tried to relax, but the fight began brewing right beside you. A man carrying an enormous amount of luggage was surrounded by a group of drunks. You planned to avoid trouble, but then their leader kicked your table from under you. It wasn't your style to just keep quiet after such treatment. You drew your weapon and dragged him outside. The man with the luggage took advantage of this chance and quickly disappeared. Your opponent, perhaps cowed by your aggressiveness, held back and maintained a defensive posture. This called for extreme use of throws. Throws are more effective, so just defeat the enemy.
Versus Raphael. Hey.
Yeah, him again.
Once have granted you a sword to cut your own path. What can you do? You're quite the rude one. Final battle. Fight.
What? So it's either you kick his ass or it's good, or you fail the mission. Oh man, that's some more bullshit. I mean, shouldn't it count as so long as I have more health? Anyway, of course the opponent isn't gonna let me grab him. It's gonna hurt when I do. Okay, so thanks for watching. Until next time, to be continued, baby.